personally attacking me.
Oh, come now. You
deservedly so.
No. No.
I actually try my best not to be a piece of crap. I don't know how good a job I do of it, but I try not to be. So.
You're not a piece of crap, dude. Come on.
Good to know.
I will say this: if anything, you're a prankster to a certain degree, and you're
not like on the level of like some of the asshole YouTuber pranksters.
Okay,
I like scaring people when I can.
Yeah, that's
just a little scare, you know, just a gotcha.
Yeah, exactly. But you're not a jerk about it.
It's like Kate was like the last time I remember scaring somebody. Kate was standing inside the doorway with Megan, and they were looking at her coat rack, I think, and she was showing it off. And I was out on the porch smoking a cigarette, and they didn't realize I was out there, so I just went boom up against the window, you know. And Kate was like, "Ah!"
Dude.
She opened the door, picked out. I was like, "You're an asshole," and I'm like, "I know."
I scared the hell out of Kate at my mom's house, and it wasn't 10 seconds after I literally walked out of the room carrying something, and she's just like, "Don't go back up the steps. Like, I don't like being down here alone." And all of a sudden, I just went over like where the wall. Because there's a little wall.
Isn't that house like new? Like, is your mom the first person that's lived there?
No.
Okay, never mind.
She's the second person, but that first person who lived there only lived there for like 5 years.
Yeah, so nobody's died there.
No.
So why is she so scared to be downstairs by herself?
She's more afraid of like someone breaking into the house secretly or anything like that, because it's a big house. And the thing
she tells me that she feels like down here is haunted, and I'm like, I've never felt a single thing down here that's creeped me out. I've sat down here in the dark playing video games. It doesn't bother me at all. It feels totally chill down here, so I don't get that.
To my knowledge, no one has passed away in this house.
I've been in places that I'm like, I don't like being here by myself.
The only individuals that have passed away in this house have been like
pets.
Pets, yeah. Rusty, Bella, Bella didn't die here. Bella died at the vet's office, and then Lulu, which Lulu technically was still alive when I left here with her, but either way. But my deal is with like you comparing yourself to this subreddit, you're not a piece of crap. You're a prankster to a certain degree, and you're a jokester, and you're a gamer, which is not a negative, but there are subreddits dedicated strictly to gamers. You know, it's like, what's your setup look like? What PC are you rocking? In which, yeah, but
I don't really post on stuff like that because I'm just kind of like, I mean, I don't know. I show it to my friends, but like, I feel like it's kind of one of those things. It's like, who really cares that much? You know? It's like, if it's not your setup that you're getting to play on, who really cares? Like,
well, no, I mean, because
mostly people are just going to probably, like, critique me and be like, why do you have 3 different size monitors? Why are your monitors set up the way they're set up? Get an ultra-wide screen, you freaking normie. Stuff like that.
Honestly, here's what I've ran into on Reddit whenever it came to posting stuff like that. Hold on. Yeah. Removed.
So there's no point posting on Reddit because everything just gets taken off.
Yeah, live stream fail. I literally posted this. Hat guy gets kicked in the balls by his dog during a live stream. That's literally what happened verbatim. I didn't lie about it, anything like that. Got removed.
It's even in the thumbnail live stream fail.
Yeah. SCP movie, yeah. And then, oh yeah, perfectly cut screams. I actually got some good traction on that one. The bird from friggin' it's such a good perfectly cut stream. Look at this one. This one was set in r/SCP, and I posted this picture. Nothing to it. Actually got a lot of traction. Removed.
It's so dumb.
It is dumb. The mods don't know what the hell they're talking about. Oh yeah. Then this one. I thought this one was pretty funny. Basically just like, hey, I'm B. Basically just like knocking me out, and then all of a sudden, yeah, but removed. Hey, that one stayed. That one stayed too. That one stayed as well. Removed. Oh yes. And then there's this one. The PC Master Race one. The Alienware from 2008 Resurrected. Which I did that and it still works. It's over there. I mean, here, check this out. I mean, it works, and it posts pretty damn fast, too. See? No problems. I'm sorry, the shop theme from Undertale is just one of the best ever. Also, the trap theme that the trap version of that we used to use as part of our intro. I still got that. I still listen to that every now and again.
Some douche tried to claim they had copyright of.
Oh, it was an Indian company. There was like, oh yes, that is a song that it's like, yes, that is a song that our artist made that is called "Fill Your Life," and I'm like,
nope, that is from Toby Fox.
That is literally a song made by Toby Fox called "Shop." I don't know where the hell you're getting that. And then I messaged them back about it. It was just like, and never heard back. I was like, are y'all seriously not going to message me back after you were so adamantly clear about maintaining, like, this is our artist music. It's like, yeah. Whenever they get caught in a lie, they always default to just, like, clamming up.
Shrink into the shadows and hope they can just continue to steal your money without any repercussions.
Exactly. Anywho, we got this subreddit here. I am a total piece of shit. Hey, we're actually able to say it now because we're really far in on this video. So, here we go.
Recently found out my ex had been cheating on me for the past 5 months, so here's a picture of him crying like a child when I found out and left his ass. It gets me every time. Oh man, did the consequences of his actions smack him in the balls? I cheated on all 7 of my long-term boyfriends. Somehow this is seen as wrong or bad, when in reality it's one of the best things to do as a girl. If your boyfriend won't obey you mindlessly and accept that he's below you, cheat on him and make him cry so he gets the point. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be crying. I think I'm just gonna be moving your shit out.
Yeah, I'm going to be, like, if I find out that you're fucking around on me, here's what's happening.
You better hope I don't get an STD from one of your fucking side lays, or I'm gonna sue your fucking balls off.
Oh, yeah. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to very slowly take all your shit apart, like, with all the screws and everything, and then I'm going to get the screws, and I'm going to put them in, like, individual plastic bags, and I'm going to hide them around the house. Like, I'm going to, like, duct tape them to, like, the back of the TV, into the fireplace, you know, in the middle of, inside the dryer vent, like, just in all these random places, just so you have to put it back together. And you have to do a scavenger hunt to put it back together somewhere else. Yeah.
I heard your dog died. The hell is wrong with you? Saw your Reddit post. You two speak like your mom dad put that on Reddit. I'll fuck you up. Okay. Well, if you're gonna be
okay, that's not I'm a total piece of shit. That's I'm a literal psychopath. Put me in jail.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
Maybe learn to speak the language I do first. If you're a parent and you let your kids make a mess like this, you're a piece of crap. Oh yeah, it's not the kids I'm pissy at. Kids are messy and dumb and absent-minded. That's kids for you. And somehow I don't think it was like a 15-year-old that was doing this. Small children, I see the high chair, but if you as the parent aren't trying to do anything about it, you're the asshole. You are. Principal kicks girl out of student government and cancels her scholarship endorsement for dancing dancing at a homecoming after party? What? They basically told me I was kicked off of student government. I just started crying hysterically. I was really upset because student government's the best thing that happened to me during high school. They told me, basically, I should be ashamed of myself and that they were concerned about my afterlife if I wasn't following basically God's ideals, which made me cry even more. Oh, it's a religious school thing. Yeah, remember, if you're religious...
Look, I'm a Christian, and Christian schools I'm fine with, but dude, lighten the hell up. Unless she was like gallivanting around and making out with like 20 dudes at the same time and all that. It's like, what? She went to an after party. She danced at an after party. Woo. That's terrifying. Dancing. What is this? Footloose? Jesus.
Religious and you believe in God and good things, if you dance, you're a whore and should go to hell and you don't deserve anything in life.
Holy shit, it is Footloose.
I'm so tired of religious leaders doing this bullshit, because you know the people that were running the school were also religious leaders at this point, okay? If the people at the school or school board or whatever are talking about God and God's ideals, even if it's not a Christian academy or whatever the hell, wow, screw you, you're pathetic. No, you're pathetic. People queuing for up to 6 hours to get a COVID test, and police think it's acceptable behavior to fine them hundreds of dollars for looking at their phones. What? Oh, because...
Yeah, it's kind of fucked.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but I would literally be like recording the whole time and just be like, "I'm sorry, officer, are we on the highway right now?" Because last time I checked, unless we're on the highway, that law is null and void. Are we on the highway right now, officer?
I don't think that's accurate, though.
But you have to be on the highway.
If you're in control of a vehicle at all, then they can give
you
if
any
you're violation.
The laws are only equivalent whenever you are operating a motor vehicle on public property. Public property is the highway system. But if you're in a parking lot or in a privately owned lot, by a company, that is private property, and unless when operating a motor vehicle on private property, the owner of the private property has dictated that you looking at your phone while operating a motor vehicle on their property, then that's not illegal. I mean, that's the reason why the police officers are servants of the public. It has to be on public property. This is not public property. This is literally private property of the clinic that they're at.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that if you were in a Walmart parking lot doing donuts during business hours, they could still give you a reckless driving charge.
Because that's an edict that Walmart has put there. However, if I am on my property, if I am on someone else's property, and I have permission to be doing donuts like that, unless my actions are causing danger for other people that are around me, like I'm throwing rocks and I'm hitting houses, then there's nothing illegal happening. I mean, it all goes between like what is public and what is private, and honestly, cops are really quick to overstep their bounds whenever it comes to stuff concerning private property. And look, I know probable cause is a thing, but the problem with probable cause is that evidence has to be readily apparent. It has to be literally staring them in the face in order for probable cause to be a legitimate thing. But anyway, sorry, I've raved enough. That's bullshit. No matter how you cut it.
They're sitting still while waiting in line for a test? God, that's pathetic. Gotta meet their quota somehow. Who knows what would have happened? Black Louisiana man's name is cleared after his father's surveillance camera appears to capture probation officer planning evidence. Who knows what would have happened? I know exactly what would have happened, and we're not gonna talk about it because it's pretty messed up. Lady volunteering and then...
See, this is why I'm a fan of body cams, because body cams not only keep like the public honest, but they keep police officers honest. See, that's just like that one police officer that on body cam was caught planting evidence, and then all of a sudden he was like, "Hey, what's this here?" And then all of a sudden later on in court they were like, "Did you realize that your body cam was on?" He's like, and he basically just like wouldn't say anything because he was so embarrassed. It was like, serves you right. Oh God.
Only thing is I'm pretty sure they can just do this.
They can, but at the same time, it's just like it like that promotes like you're committing a malicious act, and also the cameras can be very easily just like be popped off really easily. But once again,
that's why everybody is.
But once again, like
always record your interactions with the police yourself.
Yeah, in which here's the thing: if you're on public property, you are well within your rights to record, observe and report all actions and findings of police officers, no matter what they tell you.
$12,000 from local Girl Scout troop? What? Okay, let's see. Treasurer arrested for stealing over $12,000. Woo! Wow. In 2006, a 5-year-old boy called 911 after his mother collapsed in her bedroom. The operator hung up on the kid after asking him to put an adult on the phone and assuming it was a prank. After 3 hours, the boy called again, and another operator told him to stop prank calling and sent the police to the home. The police arrived shortly after and found the mother of 10 dead.
Jesus, man.
Oh my God. Even if you think it's a prank, you still should send someone by.
Yeah, that fucking operator's a piece of shit.
Dude. Mother Teresa on the hood of a Mercedes-Benz. You have to be a cold-hearted son of a bitch to even not entertain the idea. Oh my God.
Cool. It's your job. It is your job to answer emergency calls.
Yes.
I totally understand that if there's a prankster, yeah, give him the what for, because that line is for actual real emergencies. But I'm so tired of hearing stories like this, dude. You've got a horrifyingly stressful job. Don't be the reason someone's mom is dead, please. Texas man suing his ex-wife's friends for allegedly helping her obtain an abortion offered to drop his lawsuit if his ex-wife had sex with him and then reneged on the deal afterward. He then threatened to send intimate photos of his ex-wife to her family and workplace unless she did his laundry, which revenge porn is a crime. I
was gonna say, when did Florida man get loose in Texas? Jesus Christ.
Is illegal. Is it not in Texas? I'm serious. Is it not a crime in Texas to do that? This is all so goddamn gross. Texas suing ex-BFFs over abortion allegedly promised to... oh my God. Holy crap. A former teacher of mine publicly ridiculing and passing judgment on someone for being proud of their sobriety. 11 years. Oh yeah? 58 years. Not sure why people think putting out a fire they started deserves any recognition. How about you get hit by a semi-truck?
Yeah, how about you walk into traffic blindfolded, you son of a bitch?
You arrogant asshole. It's disgusting. I made it 48 hours sober recently. I did. I made it. I really did. I feel accomplished there. That's the second longest I've gone ever since I started, okay? I don't care how long you've made it. Blank, owner of...
Although I will say this, there's actually... I don't know if you've ever seen the movie The Comebacks. It was a movie that came out like the mid-2000s. This dude was trying to recruit this kid to play football for him, and he met the kid's dad, and the kid's dad like started drinking like a friggin' pump jack beer that's like this tall, and it's just like, sir, have you always been like so dependent on alcohol? It's like, nope. If I'm being honest with you, there was a time where I went 12 straight years without drinking a single drop. Well, what happened, sir? I turned 13. Like, shit.
Of the Washington Redskins had 140 trees cut down in a national park because he wanted a better view from his mansion. When a park ranger raised concerns about it, he got demoted and his house was raided by U.S. Marshals. See, these are the people that own everything.
Fuck you, Dan Snyder. Fuck you. Oh my God. I am glad that he is done, like as the as the owner. Well, he can't. I just call them the Deadskins because honestly, I refuse to call them the Commanders because honestly, you know the whole deal. Everyone has got so up in arms, like we must get rid of the Redskins name. Did anyone ever think to ask the natives how they feel? Did anyone ever think to ask the American Indians how they felt about the situation? Oh, yeah, that's right. The American Indians didn't give a shit and actually wanted the Redskins name to stay. But because of cushy assholes who have to think, oh, we have to be on the right side of history. We gotta right the wrongs of the past. And you didn't even stop to think to ask the people who it's supposed to be offensive to. Jesus Christ. And there is a huge lawsuit that's happening right now. A massive petition signed by, I think it's over 300 tribes, like 300 recognized tribes in the United States that want the Redskins name to be restored to the Washington team name. But no one's going to pay attention to it. But no, because it's like, but it's so wrong, and this, that. It's like, if the people who are supposed to be offended by it aren't offended by it, and in fact want it to come back, then why the fuck are you fighting it so hard? Oh, God. Sorry.
I'm not. Dude has a mansion, got to cut down government property with no consequences whatsoever, and then probably tried. You know, he tried to ruin this guy's life. Maybe he did. Maybe he absolutely succeeded in ruining that man's life because they said, "Hey, you can't do that. Oh, you've got lots of money. You can do whatever you want. Should I assassinate myself? Do you want me to do that too?" Jesus. A bouncer found my late friend's spouse on Facebook after she rejected him at a bar. Excuse me? So, a bouncer hit on me last night. You single? Married? I said I'm married and my husband died 3 weeks ago. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. So you got social media? What? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like after I said my husband died 3 weeks ago, he should have left me alone. Yeah, especially after you said, I'm married. That's a pretty good hint that you're not available. Also, telling him your husband is dead isn't an invitation. That's what I'm saying. And that was the 3rd time he approached me. Like, he kept popping up and talking to me whenever I would go to the bathroom or the bar or something. Blank's husband ended up telling him to leave me alone because I told him twice and he wouldn't stop. I don't know. Just weird. The bouncer from the bar found me on Facebook. What did he say? Would you ever let me spoil you? You're just so stunning. What a goddamn tool. You need to report that to the owner. It's really inappropriate and very creepy.
Yes.
Inappropriate, right? Did he check your ID? Yeah, he's the one that was at the front checking bags and yeah, report that. He knows where you live too and your full name. Worst case scenario anyways. Yeah, hadn't thought about that one. Creeps get to look at IDs all they want, don't they? Yeah, I'd probably just immediately try to get a restraining order if it's at all. I know it's not easy. If it's possible and won't.
Yeah, it's about impossible.
I mean, you could if he doesn't know how it works. But according to the law, someone has to directly threaten you in order to be able to file a restraining order on them. They either have to threaten you or worse in order for you to be able to file one. It's really stupid.
That is stupid.
Like, if someone shows up outside your house, that should be enough to consider, like, them a threat.
Yes.
So.
It's like, if they show up to your house uninvited and are menacingly watching you, like, go about your day, yeah, I'm sorry, but that's messed up.
Mm-hmm.
Danger you more? I'd blast all the messages on the bar's social media page. That guy's a stalker and maybe worse. He's checking women's IDs and getting their full names and probably addresses as well. Yeah, I'm not playing devil's advocate here. This dude is a devil. He should not be working there.
Working around women who are showing their IDs.
Exactly. Like fuck that, dude. The hell. Ugh.
Mother of the year. Is there any way y'all could remove the kid to the right in these pictures? He's my stepson and I love these pictures of us together, but I also didn't get any good ones with just 2 without him. Also, remove him from the full family picture, please. Thanks in advance. Edit, I love my stepson, but I do want some without him.
No. If I worked at a photo thing, I would probably just send it back and be like, no, I think you're a piece of shit. I'm not going to do that.
No, instead, you know what I'd do? I'd edit her out. I would have the kids, like, I would have both, like, this kid wearing a jetpack and this kid sitting in a wagon.
Be like, I had a better idea. Here's a happy family. Like,
yeah. It's like, here's a happy family, minus the menacing bitch that's causing like problems in the family. You're welcome.
I would like to hear Dadvocate go off over this bitch.
Oh, dude, the dad of this kid probably just.
I'm saying the Dadvocate.
Oh, Oh, yeah.
She's a big, like, treating your family and your spouse's family, if they happen to be a family that was in existence before you ended up with them, like, fairly and stuff, you know. Like, she would be all over this bitch, just be like, what a fucking bitch. Like,
well, okay, look. I have my little sisters. I call them my little sisters because in my mind they are my little sisters. Chloe and Sophie. We're step siblings, but I have known them ever since they were babies. Like, I've known them ever since they were like 2 and 3 years old. They're my little sisters. I always call them my little sisters. I've always seen them as my little sisters. And you know what? I don't care what anyone says. People can just be like, well, they're not your real family. Fuck you. They are my real family. They are not only my real family, they are, they're not only my real family, but they're part of my family that I actually can depend on and trust, like, with things. Because I have some family members that I am blood related to that I can't say anything to without them twisting it and contorting it and making drama out of nothing and just like pitting me against someone else just for their amusement and just so that they can get one over on me. The fact that I have that going on from actual blood relatives that I have versus my little sisters who may not be related to me by blood, but nonetheless, I love just as much if they were blood. I mean,
one of the cool things my mom always did was she would always call people just your cousin or, like, whatever, you know?
Yeah.
She never, like, went into details. Like, she'd be like, well, actually, she might, like, at some point be like, well, they're actually your step, but we just call them, you know, your cousin.
Well, yeah.
Like, and I think that's the good way to do it, you know?
I agree.
That's technically their position in your family. What's the point of the step, you know? Like always
point,
having to
matter.
add the step. Like, who cares, like, that much, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, they're still part of your family, whether it be by blood or marriage.
They are your family. Period.
And so, like, I don't know. This lady
I don't either.
Just not cool.
Yeah. Fuck this bitch.
It's like, why do you marry a dude that already had a kid if you weren't willing to include that kid in your family, you know?
Oh my gosh. And that's the stepdad right. That's the husband right there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I really want pictures of just us.
She's asking for this artist to take the kid out of a picture that the kid's in with their dad. Like, as well. Like, that's the even more fucked up part.
Yeah. You are an evil piece of shit.
Yeah.
Sweetheart, you can't have it both ways, sweetie. That's not how this works. You're a terrible goddamn stepmom. I understand where you're coming from a little bit. I'll play devil's advocate here for as much as I can. I get what you're saying to a certain extent, but you're a goddamn asshole. You're a heartless...
No. Hey, here's the thing. I will play devil's advocate when all else fails. I don't see any scenario in this where it's just where it's a good decision to remove this kid from the picture.
No.
I don't. Maybe it's because I have step siblings that I consider close like blood, but to me that this is just beyond fucked. And this woman deserves to never ever find happiness as long as she thinks like that.
Drunk driver who plowed into mother and daughter gives middle finger after walking free from court. Don't worry, he won't be free for long, trust me. I know this was...
Would anyone be against kneecapping this motherfucker?
Probably not.
Oh, dude. I got the baseball bat right over there I'd do it with. I would walk up to him in broad fucking daylight. I would kneecap him to where he could never walk again. And you know what? I would lay the bat down on the ground, and I would sit there and watch him writhe in pain. And just, like, wait for the cops to show up. And again, when the cops showed up, I'd just be like, go ahead, take me to jail. I don't care. It had to be done.
I'm finding a problem with this particular kind of video, by the way.
Huh?
Finding a problem with this particular kind of video, by the way.
What?
Because every single one makes us mad. It makes us have to rant about it. So.
Sorry.
Back in 2021, I'm sure there's been some update about him, but this sort of behavior, there's no way people stop keeping tabs on him. There's absolutely no way. You're known, dude. You're out there, all right? Someone's going to wait for you to slip up, and you'll never get out. This must be so emotionally hard to go through. My brother just found out he's not the father of the kid he's been raising for 3 years. When he asked the mother why she never told him the truth, she said, I said I was pregnant. I never said you made me pregnant. Yeah, that's not how that works, sweetheart. Today, one of my employees asked for a raise because he will be a father. I instantly fired him on the spot. It's simple. Do you raise capital when your business is failing? I'm sorry, I'm not going to read any more of that. If this is real, I say that a lot. I really do. But sometimes it's just crappy bait, right? When I fall for it, that's my job, is to fall for it, okay? That's what I'm here for. But not going to read any more of that, because if it is real, all I'm going to say is I hope you go bankrupt and shit gets real hard for a while so you learn a lesson.
Agreed.
Do I want your life to be ruined? No. But I need you to learn a lesson. Man climbing Ferris wheel at Santa Monica Pier states he has a bomb. And why would you climb up into the... You know what? Never mind. He spent 20 years breeding a super bee that could survive attacks from mites that kill millions of bees worldwide. Beekeeper's life work destroyed by arsonist who trashed his hives, sheds, and greenhouse.
What the fuck, man?
It's great, because the people that do this sort of thing are not opposed to the work that the people are doing. They don't know what they don't give a shit. They don't care. They just want someone to get really close to They do. I'm not kidding. That is all they do this for. That's it. Why? Because much like Michael Myers, they have no real goal other than pure evil. That's it. Pure evil. Stealing a comic artist's work to create a shot-for-shot movie adaptation? What? This film is fully plagiarized, shot-for-shot remake, or sorry, a fully plagiarized, shot-for-shot remake of my comic. The filmmakers didn't ask me for permission to adapt my work. They didn't even notify me that they were doing so until the film had already been released and was winning awards at film festivals. That's great. Can you sue in any way, shape, or form? Because that's really pathetic and shit. There are a lot of people that subscribe to it's better to ask for forgiveness than for permission. But in cases like this, nah, dog. No. Scumbags. The original concept was inspired by a short online cartoon we saw, which we developed further. A real fancy way of saying we plagiarized it and added some of our own bullshit to it. Oh, and who the hell wrote that comic? I don't know. Plagiarized the plot from a comic, plagiarized the entire aesthetic from The Lighthouse and the Witch. Laurie Mann? Starting to sound a lot like Amy Schumer. Mugshots.com puts people's mugshots online and demands payment to take them down. The site's founders were just arrested for extortion. Here are their mugshots. Yeah, this...
Oh, God. They're going to turn you into blow-up dolls. I cannot wait.
Yeah, that's 2018. This did happen a while ago, but hope they have the money to take it down. My son is asthmatic and is very unwell currently. We pay to get milk, eggs, and bread delivered 3 times a week, and every day this week someone has stolen this before 7 a.m. Stop stealing milk from my doorstop. I'm a single mom with a sick child. This is my only way to get milk. We are running low. And you steal during a pandemic, screw you. I'd just wait. I'd sit up and wait. I'd catch him. Not saying I'm like some vigilante who's gonna whoop ass and go all...
She's probably at work around that time or something, though.
Probably.
She probably can't. Or she probably would have.
But I'd certainly be waiting for making a bear sit out on a paved lot all day for a campaign that has nothing to do with bears. That's really cool. Thanks, Cox. Bet you'd like some of those in your mouth. Friends of murdered New York City activists start GoFundMe for themselves in his girlfriend's name.
That's one of those situations where you really kind of wish the bear had like jumped the fence and ate his ass.
Exactly. At least took a piece out of him, you know? So he knows never to do that shit again.
Yep.
I'm off
needed some justified karma in that situation.
Yes.
work. Oh, cool. Stepmom of the year. Oh, is this another one where they want to erase a kid? Hey, this picture, is it okay if I post it in a Photoshop group to see if my stepson can be removed? You want him removed? Did we take shots without him? Sure, you can do that. I don't mind. Yeah, I want one with just my boys. And no, we didn't. Yeah, bye. Bye, honey. Bad stepmom. Probably not going to be a great mom either. Again, I understand very little about where you're coming from. I'm trying my best to get it. I am, but f*** you. American tourist arrested for smashing Israel museum statues. Oh boy. Why steal life-saving equipment? Oh, I think you know why. I mean, they might think that they can make a couple of bucks off it, or, again, just because they're pure evil. His rights as a man and a husband. My wife left me because she was programmed by radical feminism to believe she could just break her... Yeah, okay, sorry, I know exactly what you're gonna say.
Oh boy.
I've seen you talk before. No, fellas out there, straight fellas who are married, getting married, or would like to get married to a woman, just in general, okay? Need you to understand, they have the right at any time to not be happy anymore. They have the right at any time to call it quits. They have the right at any time to make an...
Not to mention, Robin, you should have kept reading where he straight up admitted that he physically attacked his wife.
Yeah. I mean, look.
It wasn't just this dude being like, I'm mad because the court let my wife divorce me. This dude is a heinous piece of shit if you kept reading.
Oh, yeah. He
didn't know exactly what he was going to say. You didn't expect how bad it was going to be, I don't think.
Oh, no. It only got worse.
Yeah, it was bad. I read it.
Uh-oh. How long has the camera been dead? Seriously?
Hopefully not very long.
What the fuck? Wait, did Kate forget to plug it back up? She did. She forgot to plug it back up. God dang it. Great. See, kids, this is why we can't have nice things in life. Christ. See, we can't just get through this and then... Or if anything, I'll probably have to bring the older webcam back over here again. And we'll be able to finish up the last two.
I might want to check how long it was off for.
I'll deal with it in post.
About their life, no matter what you say, right? I know that 99% of you out there totally get it because you're not insane, but if there's one dude out there that thinks that his wife doesn't get to leave without his permission, or he gets to control her in any way, shape, or form, nah, pal. I'm talking directly to any of you out there that feel like you own your significant other, regardless of a little piece of paper that says you're married. Regardless. That is not how that works. Surprise, surprise, women are people too, and they have the right to make an executive decision about their existence with or without your goddamn permission or blessing. Okay? That is all there is to it. Imagine giving your life for your country only to be called this. Oh boy, am I gonna be upset? Probably. First Texas sheriff's deputy to wear Sikh turban on, is it Sikh or Sikh? I don't know. Anyway, turban on deputy killed at traffic stop. Sorry, but this is America, not Sudan.
Hate to be the bearer of bad news, but Sikhs are, let's see. Yeah, Sikhism is not in Sudan, from what I understand. Let's see, where's the yeah, Sikhism is predominant in India, not Sudan. So this person's a moron.
Yeah.
Not only is
you can tell that by their unnecessary comment.
Well, yeah. Not only are they a racist, but they're also a moron. It's amazing how often those two overlap. You know, he's a moron.
I'm pretty sure you have to be a moron to be a racist.
I would say so.
It's not mutually exclusive.
Yeah. But, dude, this dude's rocking the friggin' turban. Go for it, man. Plus, I love the fact that he's got the police badge in the middle of it right there.
It's just sad that he was killed at a traffic stop.
Yeah.
Kind of funny how you don't really back the blue when they don't look like a certain type of person. That's real cute. Last week I went to Costco and bought a crate of water. Got down to my car, and whilst opening my boot, a man walked up to me, looked me in the eye, and picked my crate of water up, turned around and walked off. Context, I'm a wheelchair user. Ooh, dude.
Oh, fuck.
Ooh. See, my granddad was in a wheelchair. And I did everything in my power to ensure that, you know, he was taken care of, and I was able to do as much as I could for him. My dude, I would have tackled that son of a bitch, and I would have walked a mud hole in his ass and walked it dry. Like, I would have stomped him out. Try and take that shit from my granddad.
I really don't do confrontation at all. I've said it before. I don't really do confrontation. But if I witnessed that happening, and I was the only one around to help, you can bet I'd knock that bitch over. You know, I'd be calling the cops, and then I would get in their way as much as I possibly could. That may be one of the most psychotically evil fucking things I've ever read in my life. Legitimately. There's no limit to the list of what things are disgusting in terms of them being the most disgusting thing. They can all exist together on the same list. But, wow, just cease to exist, please. The audacity to call out artists and calling their art trash and then fixes them? Wait, what? Okay, let's see. Fixing artists' trash art #1. Okay, I gotta say, the after is a joke, all right? Just in this one we're looking at, oh my god, I've never seen 0 likes like that in my life. I've never seen that. That's amazing. You didn't fix anything. You actively made it so much worse.
Yeah.
Look at how much skinnier the neck is. Holy crap, that body does not work anymore.
Look at that
all.
nose.
I'm no artist.
You changed
Again,
the face
as I
shape
said,
from something interesting to like something weird looking.
Yeah. And the eyebrows. The eyebrows, the eyes, the jawline, the lips. Like the forehead, dude. Look at his forehead. Look at it. It's like so smooth going down. Whereas this jagged edge here where the brow is, you know, that's a more natural thing. What are you talking about, you fixed it? You didn't fix it, you fucked it up.
But I know you're not one either. Stephen Pruitt has made nearly 3 million edits on Wikipedia and written 35,000 original Wow, that's a new word. Original articles, all for free. Yep, that looks about what was expected. Fuck you. Don't be a bitch.
Eat a dick.
This man has
Go
done
fuck
more for the
yourself.
world than you probably have, sweetheart.
Or
So why
ever
don't you
will.
watch that goddamn tone? I wonder how good this guy would be at Jeopardy. They probably wouldn't let him on Jeopardy because he's cheating at this point. Mother
Yeah.
uses daughter as meal ticket. Thankfully, Dad finds out. So I pay $380 a week to her mother. My daughter comes to see me crying that she misses me and made her own way to see me as her mom tells me she's not allowed to see me. She's 14, and this is what she comes over wearing to school. My money is not looking after my daughter. It's lining the pockets of her mom, and this breaks my heart. Yes, I did go straight to the shops and bought her a new pair of school shoes, as no way would I let her go tomorrow wearing these. This system is screwed. As if
Fuck,
Yeah.
man.
Dude, look. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Like, it's all a big racket. Like, child support, it's all a big racket. And they deliberately do everything they can to ensure that someone is paying child support, because who gets a percentage of the child support payments? The government. That's the kicker. The government gets an X amount from all child support payments or alimony payments.
this is not...
They could actually care less about the kid. It's like, oh, fuck the kid. Like, if they're actually doing their job and taking care of them, like, who cares? We're getting our money.
Child neglect.
Dickheads.
And tell me why I'm paying nearly $400 a week while she drives her hotted up Jeep, smokes and drinks and has fake boobs, but this is what my daughter deals with. Yeah, there's a lot of nuance to this whole situation. No, not this whole situation in particular, just the whole parental rights thing in general. There's a lot to talk about there that's not what this channel is meant for. You know, I rant a lot, but that's just not something I'm willing to get into. I have been through the courts with parental stuff myself as a kid, all right? I've been on that end. I've seen it.
Yeah.
Okay? And this This mom is not a mom at all. These shoes, that's wild. One of them is almost half missing. Wow, you are not her mom, and I hope she never talks to you again. Some had left a football filled with concrete in the middle of a field. Again, Eve.
Ooh. Oh, you
I saw that on the thumbnail.
Yeah.
That's the only reason you do something like that, because you hope someone hurts themselves very severely, and the thought makes you just get a little chubby going. Absolutely evil behavior, just evil. Just read this and had to share. Oh boy. Downtown Wichita, affordable housing apartments getting torn down for parking. Yeah, baby! New Jersey mailman, 26, faces up to 5 years in prison for dumping 99 ballots in the trash that were meant for voters in heavily Democratic suburbs. Was he a new mailman? Did he get the job just so that he could try and help Daddy whoever was trying to win? You know who I'm talking about. Let me introduce you to my neighbor. Be a good neighbor. Please clean up after your dog. If you know for sure who it is, just grab the dog and start putting it on their lawn. Seriously. Lupita Nyong'o, in her 40s, walked away from her relationship because her man cheated, or because of her man cheating, is peak female delusion. Of cause, the sisterhood will support such stupidity with the rhetoric as you deserve better. She does. She does. Andrew, shut up. No one's talking about you anymore. We're done with you. You're done. All that clout you worked to get, you lost it, pal. Sorry, you bald ass. Look, she does deserve better. Absolutely 100% deserves goddamn better. And I like how they mention in her 40s. You should never comment on someone's appearance due to their age or anything otherwise, because it is inappropriate to do so. But in this case, I'm just gonna say, in her 40s, yeah, bullshit. She's definitely 28 years old.
She looks it, but no. Lupita Nyong'o, I think, just turned 40. Let's see. Let's look at that. Lupita.
I was like, of course the sisterhood will support her.
Yeah, she just turned 40.
I absolutely support anyone walking away from someone who cheats on them.
Absolutely.
What the fuck are you talking
Same,
about?
dude. Yeah, but Lupita Nyong'o, she literally just turned 40. Like, Lupita Nyong'o, in her 40s, walking away from her relationship because her man cheated, is peak female. No, her man cheated, and she left because that's
someone
the better
being
thing
a
to do.
smart person.
Yeah. Also, why would you cheat on Lupita Nyong'o? She's beautiful. She's beautiful. She's smart. She's got an amazing career going. Why would you fuck a good thing up?
Especially with your dick-shaped head.
God. Anyway, sorry. But yeah, Lupita Nyong'o, I like her a lot. I remember seeing her years and years ago in 12 Years a Slave. She was amazing in that, and ever since then I've been a fan.
You're a goddamn liar. Quit making that up. Okay? Again, don't comment on how good people... Like, no, seriously. Whether it's you're saying they look good or not, don't do that. They didn't ask you to do that. If you're really close to them, sure, you can say, you know, you look great. That's normal. But I don't know her. She doesn't know me. And she definitely doesn't know this salt-of-the-earth dipshit Twitter account that's putting her name in their mouth. All right? In her 40s. Fuck you. She's gonna do just fine, sweetheart.
Oh, yeah.
He's pushing his luck as
And
is.
mentioning her age was like the least worst of that post.
Yeah.
You lingered a lot on like the the least worst thing he could have even said about her. Like,
Yeah.
the whole rest of that post was fucked as hell.
Yeah.
I have no problem finding someone better. Yeah, my first thought was she's in her 40s. She doesn't look it. She isn't going to have any trouble. Exactly what we just got done talking about. Woman who was mauled by 3 dogs can't move her arm, and the dog owner still hasn't turned himself in. No, he knows what's going on. A woman who was mauled by 3 dogs in a terrifying attack that was filmed and then shared on social media? Wait, did the guy try to murder somebody with dogs? What? Oh,
Wow.
I'm out. I'll see you guys later.
The fuck?
Damn. Oof. I don't know what to say about that except for, holy shit. Damn. Well,
Someone who tries to fill my life with mostly positivity.
yeah.
It's not a very good Reddit thread for me to be on.
No, it really gets my list making side of my brain started. And by list making, it's just like, and yep, fuck that guy, fuck that guy, fuck that person, fuck that person in particular. Yeah, basically start a mental list of just like of like just people to just like if I ever meet them in real life, to just do away with them.
A quick, swift kick to the testicles at the very least.
Yeah. Or a swift punt to the... Oh, wait, I can't say that.
Same difference.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, so r/, I am a total piece of shit. I mean, hopefully y'all don't think I'm a total piece of shit. I mean, if you do, sorry. Sorry, not sorry. I don't know what to say. I mean, I've tried my best to just be a decent person, but I guess sometimes when you do your best to try to be a decent person, you wind up rubbing some people the wrong way. And I know there's some people out there who see me and, you know, they see the presentation that I've got and they're just like, yeah, that dude's probably an asshole behind the scenes. It's like, I mean, if that's what you think, okay, but unless you know me in real life, I mean, I don't really understand why you would have that assumption about me. But either way, I guess that's going to do it. So if you want to see more MK, click their name in the title of the video. And I guess until next time, I'm Nate.
I am Nick.
Y'all be good people. Take care. Peace.